For this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to do a sketch view or a perspective of a pavilion. We're going to need a tracing paper, felt tip pens, some marker pens, and a rolling ruler. We're going to need a floor plan as a basis and reference for our exterior sketch. We're also going to need a SketchUp model of the structure where we will going to put our tracing paper and trace the lines and do our design sketch. Since this is a preliminary drawing, we're still going to have another final sketch over this, so it's okay to have it quick sketches. Don't worry if you make mistakes with the lines, just proceed accordingly. Let's start to do our basic lines where we'll put the main frame or the terrace where we want to how we want it to look like, of course with the streamlines. We don't want the slab to be very thick, so we'll do some streamline slab. So in the SketchUp model, it doesn't show all the lines, so to create it, you have to project and add the other lines that's missing. I would create also a profile for the column that carries the terrace, so it will look better. Instead of just having a rectangular shape plan, I will make it more like diamond shape. Proceed with the other lines. To complete it, you want to put a human figure for scale, then add also the windows to enhance the building with the structure. You will notice that the profile of the window extend up to the eaves, so it would look nice. That's part of the design, but the glass panels are only up to the door height. So for this building, we want it to look modern at the same time rustic, so it would blend with the location, which is in the mountains. Okay, let's start to do the glass panels. These are operable glass panels where you can tilt the panels individually, and you can also slide it to one corner of the opening. the shadows using medium color marker pens, warm color. So let's just do that shadows. So we'll have an idea how it would look in 3 dimension. It's very important to have these shadows, shade and shadows in our final drawings, which later on you're gonna show, gonna do. And let's just be creative in how we stroke our marker pens. So as a practice and as an exercise for the final, how we color it, how we use our marker pens, the stroke should be on one direction. Take note of how I do the strokes for the trees. It takes a little practice, but create the texture, you create the shadow of the leaves as you do your lines, to be a little bit creative in how you fill up the spaces, the landscape. You don't have to overdo it, just put in the places where you want it. You have to have a focal point where you want to create that focus, and then the other areas you just have to leave it minimal. You just have to put some minimal lines on that for the landscape. And I will add a small tree at the back as my background backdrop. We're almost done. You just finish up with the glass railing. Put some color on this so I will see how, it would look. Let's do the sky. You're gonna make some quick straight stroke where we roll our marker pen, so you'll have that uh, interesting lines. Okay. Put some marker pen around the building to emphasize, to see the outline of the structure.